part of the kingdom. I'm sorry, I'm like this. Clean up. Do I need the mic?
No.
A bit close, I feel like a bit far away. Oh, ia momono o whawhewha iatu pa ia lasi wa whiale ne tūlawe aso ma losoi fua manuia ma le langi e mama. I'm so glad to be here, and I'm sorry that I'm late. I'm running from event to event at the moment, and I just run in now because I know I'm probably a bit late. I did it yesterday at the North Shore Grey Power event. Yes. Part of me didn't want to run in, but that's all right. And given some of the yelling that happened during the meeting, I thought, oh, well, you yell, next time I'll just walk in slowly. And then I was at an event, Walkworth, the night before, and very similar, I ran into the event, but I tell you, that just got a little bit out of hand because people couldn't understand why. I got up and I said something like, the Tiriti o Waitangi is a foundational document to our nation. And I was amazed at how many people tried to scream me down. And I thought, wow, we're an interesting city. Because I've come here today and I think at least we will all acknowledge that Te Tiriti o Waitangi is a foundational document. So I didn't need to run in today because outside, someone was really sorry, who came to stand with me, and came and gave me a big hug, and I thought, oh, I'm home. I'm amongst friends. Thank you so much for having me today. I see Jason and the team here. This is really great. Look, I just wanted to talk about a few things. I'm a little bit embarrassed watching that video just as I come in. And they said to me, Jill is going to play the video. And I said, oh, I hope I missed the video. but I hope that in some way the story around that video is our story. Our story of coming here to Aotearoa so that we could seek out opportunities so that all of us could flourish. I know that there are Māori brethren in the room today, and I just wanted to tease you a little bit, Karen, because I think the wise people, as we came, if the anthropology is right, we came through kind of Taiwan, and the cool people on the waka got off in Samoa. Yeah, come on, Matua. See, I think Matua deep down, he wants to admit that.
We dropped off the hoha one.
They threw them off the boat and said, oh, we don't need these nutters. You go and be in Samoa. And then the rest came to Aotearoa. But what a great opportunity we have. Look at the candidates we have around us. Karen, my good friend over there, over in Fau. And the candidates we have today, these are people who want to serve our community, people who want us all to flourish, to understand, we've got the treaty. How do we stand in relation to the treaty, in relation to the people of Aotearoa, to our Indigenous people? And I know that for Samoans too, I'm a New Zealand-born Samoan, we have a particular place in which we stand to Indigenous people. And so I think this is a beautiful opportunity for all of us to walk together. And so thanks so much for having me. I've talked about my vision for the city is really based on a just, sustainable, people-centered city. Just as, and I think that we really need to acknowledge that there's some real inequity that exists in this city. I've committed to the living wage, and I've also committed to pursuing living wage accreditation for council. That's going to challenge us. On the 1st of September, I think we moved to $23.65 as the new living wage amount. I think it's important that floor is probably not the right word, but we've got to give people a basic position, or a base position, so that their families, our whānau, can flourish. And so I know that we all come and we've got a commitment to the living wage. We've got a commitment to seeing our young people thrive. Hey, I've got 2 young daughters, only children in the ring today. I'm really excited. Except for when I get to the playground, I always ask myself, can the swing hold me? But you know what I mean? But I go into those playgrounds, into those spaces. I see, my kids, I don't know that my girls realize that their skin is brown. Hey, they just go and they mix with anyone. Somewhere along the line, someone tells us the color of our skin is white or brown, or in my case, bronze. Hey, and then that has an impact on the way we think and the way we interact. I think as adults, the adults in the room, the adults standing for public office, it is our job to lead the discussions that are going to allow the bridges to be built once again, to bring people back together, to show, and I think we're Labour people. That means we're going to show by example the humility that's needed to sometimes stop talking and to listen.
Right.
Hey, because I think I'm a politician. All I do is talk. Hey, but I think the challenge for people like me is to listen not just with my ears but with my heart, and understand that we've got some major tensions in the room. Yeah, I had people swearing me down in Walkworth the other day, but you know what I was saying? In my heart, I was saying, somewhere along the line, they've been made to feel angry about something. And today, all I'm doing is helping them confront that anger. Hey, it's not nice. And some of you may or may not know, I actually have a security detail that follows me now. They didn't come today, because I knew Jason would be here. And Jason and Panya will look after him. But do you know what I mean? Like, how did we get here? And I think this is what we can do as people who are committed to the values of Labour, to be committed to workers, to making sure that we're doing everything we can to make sure people are housed. Hey, this is our commitment to each other, to being people of the treaty. And we're going to lead that discussion, both with humility, but also when it comes time to be courageous and stand strong. These candidates whose photos, I saw your photos and I was saying, well, I know those people. Aren't they lovely people? Hey, it's because it's not like I'm not out here often. Hey, like I think the people who go to heaven are people who live in Otara. So I'm really sorry to the rest of you, but those of us who grew up in Otara, you know, that's home, that's the best, eh? Yeah. We can squeeze you in, yeah. And we're loving in Otara as well. And we suddenly got $1,000 $1 million 3-bedroom homes as well. This is crazy. How do we stop it? Let's do that together. And so can I wish the candidates every success. You are putting yourselves on the line, my friends. Hey, and I kind of know what the results have been like out here, but this is what it means to present a case of how we might be that just society, how we might start to say to the world, we've got some major sustainable issues, climate, resilient issues that we've got to address, and we're going to stop it. And can I just say, as a person of Samoan heritage, the earth is so important to us. I know that for Māori people in the room, it is important to all of us. And for all of us, this is all we have. I don't think we get a second chance on Mars. Hey, so we've got to do everything we can to protect, to enhance, to love, hey, the gift of the planet to us, so that for generations to come, you and I are going to have something special. I just noticed a Lambo. Hey, man, you've all come out today. See, you've got great support. So I hope that gives you a sense of how we can do this together. I hope that we look up, that we're able to lift our eyes. And maybe as the experiences have come through life, there's been a bit of pain. Hey, people have pushed back on you. Maybe you've had a version of someone swearing at you as well. I reckon together we can do something special by holding hands together and moving forward together. That's what the Labour Party offers us. And yeah, I'm endorsed by the Labour Party. What that means is I've cleverly worked out ways that I can sneak around other things. Hey, see? I can make it work for you. Hey? And I'm endorsed by the Greens. You know, we have meetings where there's Labour people, there's Green people. In my campaign team, you should see, honestly, nut jobs everywhere. That's why I didn't come with anyone, so I can say it about them. I have members of people who are in parties on the right in my team. And you know, we're challenging them. My challenge to them is if I cannot win them to my election, then I'm going to struggle to win anybody beyond my home. You know, when we have our campaign meetings in my home. So we can't afford an office, but we have it in my home. And they come into my home and I said, you're going to respect our kaupapa. We're going to welcome you. We will feed you. And when we talk to one another, there is no shouting in this house. Hey, and we have had some tingling conversations. And they've decided that they're going to vote for me. Hey, and I said, cool, you can stay on the team now. But not only have they decided they're going to vote for me, they're also going to cast their first vote for Lotu and Alf, and we're in the Manuko ward.
Yeah.
Hey, they have always voted somewhere else, but they said, now that we know, you've brought us into the fold, and we're going to do it one by one. We're not going to convince everyone overnight. Let's get them one by one. Let's win them over to a vision of a society where we've got our children at the core. Okay? A sustainable society so that the future for them is going to be beautiful. And that's why we stand. Look at Karen. Hey, come all the way out from Faux. Took her 3 days. I didn't realise I was still in Auckland. And so I want you to know that there is nothing but love and compassion and kindness in this campaign, and that is the new Tāmaki Makaurau that we've got to present to one another. So to my candidate friends, bar being a little bit on the crazy side, hey, can I wish you every success when you're talking out on the door knocks?